What's going on, everybody? I'm Terrence, and this is Bank Shipping. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. If you ain't up, go ahead and get up and start that grind. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Up here in Wilmington, Delaware, that I loaded insulation yesterday. Bought that up here this morning. Got up here first thing. They opened up at 8 o'clock. I got here like 5 till 8. Pulled in the yard, and the guy comes out and he's like, is that for here? I said, that's what the paperwork says. He says, well, let me look at your paperwork, because a lot of times they put 2 different addresses on there, because this normally goes to our yard elsewhere. And I said, well, on my paperwork I got this address. So another guy comes out and he says, no, that's not supposed to go here, that goes to our other yard. We got 4 different yards, it goes to one of the others. I said, that's not what my paperwork says. And the other guy was like, yeah, it's got this address on the paperwork. So it is now almost 10 o'clock and they just started unloading. After going back and forth with them, you know, I called Kingspan. Kingspan was like, well, hold tight, let's see what's going on. And I told them straight up, look, I'm not going to this other place, and because I gotta get to another load, you know, I'm not doing it. So either y'all are gonna take it here where I'm at in Wilmington, or I'm gonna bring it back to Kingspan. Now, Kingspan called me like 15 minutes ago, said they're gonna take it. Good enough. So I went ahead and unstrapped, and now they're unloading. But yeah, man, I'm not playing that, you know. They messed up, supposed to go here. This is where I'm dropping. Because a lot of times, you know, I've ran into this situation before with Kingspan, and a lot of, I mean, not just only Kingspan, it's been a couple of different places that I've ran for. You know, you get there and they say, no, it's supposed to go somewhere else, you know, and it's 60, you know, 50 miles up the road, and they only want to give you, you know, an extra 50 bucks. No, this was my destination. This is where I'm supposed to go, and this is where I'm at. So if you want me to go somewhere else, this is now a new load, and I'm going to charge accordingly. And it don't matter if it's only 50 miles, I charge my day rate. So I told them the same thing up here. Either you can get my day rate for me to take it to the other yard, or unload it here, or pay me to take it back to Kingspan. Those are your only 3 options. And you see what option they took. They took the option of taking it here because they didn't want to spend no extra money. And I mean, I don't blame them, but I'm not going to take my time and my equipment somewhere for cheap. Just ain't going to happen. So I think they're almost done unloading me. That way I can get out of here, get back to Winchester, and pick up my other load, and then still try to diagnose this heat problem. Still freezing. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, I'm back. It's dark. I apologize to y'all so much for always filming in the dark. But I be out here grinding, man. From before sun up to after sundown. That's that hustle. That's that local hustle. It's just how it is, you know. So a lot of times I don't be having time to sit around and film in the morning, or not in the morning, but in the daylight. And when I get back, close out a video, a lot of times it's dark. So I apologize, but just know I ain't doing it on purpose. It's just I'm out here hustling, trying to make it, all that. But I set up in Delaware for like 2 hours, and they finally took the stuff. So got that done, and then I had to stop at a truck wash because my truck was absolutely filthy. I was tired of looking at it. You know, and they calling for another snowstorm Sunday, I think it is. Yeah, Sunday into Monday. I knew they was calling for another snowstorm, and I was like, nope, go on by it, keep on driving, don't get off the exit, don't even waste your time getting the truck washed because it ain't gonna do nothing but get dirty again in a few days. I kept telling myself that, and as soon as I got to that damn exit, man, I just got off of it and stopped at the streaking beacon. I couldn't let my truck keep looking like they're going up and down the road looking filthy. I just couldn't. My pride couldn't take it no more. So I got the truck washed. I actually didn't take that long. A lot of times it's a super long line, but I guess I got there early enough. Nobody was really in line, so pretty much got in and out there, and got back on the road and headed back to Kingspan to pick up. And I'd be damned if Maryland wasn't pre-treating the roads. I was like, are you kidding me? So then I'm really kicking myself in the butt because I told myself not to stop and get my truck washed because it's just gonna get dirty, but I thought it was at least gonna, you know, stay clean over the weekend. Now I got pre-treat all over the front bumper, it's on my pipes, all that stuff. I tried to wipe, you know, I use some glass cleaner that I have and tried to wipe most of that stuff off. I don't want that stuff sitting on my truck. But I was like, come on, man. I couldn't even make it home without it getting dirty. But it's all right. She still looked good though. I ain't gonna complain. But I got back to the customer, picked up this load. This drops Monday morning. We'll see what the snow's gonna do. You know, like I said before, I don't mind driving in the snow, but I don't know if any of you all run the Northeast or not, but these fools can't drive when it's 80 degrees and dry roads out. They really can't drive when it's snowing out. So we'll see what Monday morning looks like. I got a 6 a.m. appointment, so to get up there by 6 a.m. I gotta leave pretty early, so maybe that might help or hurt me, you know, depending. I might be able to get out early enough where nobody's on the road, so then I can just be by myself. But that also might be too early where, you know, no snow plows or nothing has really touched the road. You know, I don't want to be in a situation they're calling for like up to a foot of snow, so I don't want to be in a situation where my bumper is a snow plow. So that's not fun. Been there, done that. Don't really have any aspirations to do that again. And I don't want to get stuck anywhere or anything like that, especially with my heat issues. So yeah, it's Friday. It's the end of the week. Got the weekend. Got some family stuff going on. Kids got basketball games, all that good stuff. But I kind of wanted to continue off of the last video real quick before I got off of here. And not so much on the non-CDL stuff. You know, if you guys have questions about non-CDL, you want me to go more in depth about non-CDL, feel free to leave me a comment down below or send me a message or whatever, and I'll do another video getting more in depth. But this is more along the lines of the hate and almost like the misrepresentation of non-CDL hotshots and almost hotshot in general. There's a lot of people that hate hotshot and don't understand why people want to be hotshots. So I want to tell y'all, it's not your responsibility to make them understand why you want to be a hotshot. That's your business. If you want to be a hotshot, be a hotshot. You are the only one that being a hotshot affects. It don't affect nobody else. So you don't owe an explanation to nobody. You don't owe an explanation to anybody of why you don't want a CDL or why you want a CDL. Don't let nobody tell you that your dreams aren't going to work. They're yours. Can't nobody tell you that your dream isn't going to work. If you listen to them, then you might be a fool. Nobody can tell you how successful you're going to be. Nobody can tell you if you're going to be successful. Nobody can put a limitation on your dreams but you, unless you allow somebody else to do so. So if you want to start a hotshot business, whether it's CDL or non-CDL, or you want to start a trucking company when you buy a semi or whatever, do it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Now, people might say, well, this ain't the right time. I recommend doing it this time. Cool. Heed the advice. But don't let them dictate your future. Your future and your success is in your hands. I've said it before. Don't ever give anybody else the key to your success. There's so much negativity in the trucking industry. It's ridiculous. When in fact we should all be sticking together because we're all in the same industry. You know, you look out in the world at different occupations. You know, I come from being a fireman. We all stuck together. It was a brotherhood. We laid our life on the line, not only for other people but for each other. Police officers do the same thing. It's a brotherhood. Why is trucking not the same way? I don't get it. I don't understand how people bicker and bash one another for trying to better themselves. So what if they don't want a CDL or they don't have a CDL? It's not your business. As long as you are running appropriately, it's the same with me. You know, I don't care if you're CDL or non-CDL, as long as you've done your research and you're running a business appropriately. As long as you're not out here making a bad name for the rest of us, as long as you know what you're doing, I don't care what you are. And everybody else should be the same way. Everybody should care about the industry as a whole. Now people are saying, oh, well, you know, you hear people all the time, non-CDL hotshots is what's messing up the rates. No, absolutely not. Some people say hotshot period is what's messing up the rates. No, absolutely not. Trucking as a whole is what is messing up the rates. You think there ain't people lowballing and taking subpar rates up here in the semi world? Because it is. Regardless of you non-CDL hotshot, CDL hotshot, or running a semi, there's always going to be somebody running cheap freight because they don't know no better. So it's not one part of the industry's fault. And then plus you have brokers as well that think that because you have a hotshot, they can run freight for cheaper. And then you have those hotshots who allow that. It's everybody's fault. Not just one person, not just one type. So don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody sit on their high horse because they got a CDL. Because let me tell you, I know some guys that got some CDLs that can't drive worth a lick. There's probably non-CDL guys out here that can drive better than what they got. It's just it's a license that said you can pass the test. I understand, I know what it is, I got one. But that don't make you, in my eyes, that don't make you a driver. See, you got drivers and you got steering wheel holders. or seat warmers or placeholders. All three of those are intertwined with each other, one of the same. The type of license you have don't make you a driver. It's the mentality that you have that makes you a driver. Are you doing things correctly? Do you have the right equipment in your truck for a DOT inspection? And do you have the right securement? Do you have the right paperwork? Are you registered correctly? All that stuff. Do you pay attention going down the road? Do you look in your mirrors? There's a million things that make you a driver. And that little card that you put in your wallet that says commercial driver's license ain't one of them. Because there's a lot of people out here that got a commercial driver's license that's a steering wheel holder. So, I know I kind of went on a rant there for a little bit, but it just kind of burns me up, man. I hate seeing people tear other people down when they should be helping and building them up. And I also will say, if somebody's trying to help you, don't be an idiot and shove it off. Because there's a lot of guys out here where they're given the information and it's not the information that they want to hear. So they think people are just, they throw the information out the window because they think that their information holds no weight. Their opinion holds no weight. Don't be one of them guys either. Take in all the information that you can. Because the day that you think you know it all is the day that you're going to go out here and get yourself killed or kill somebody else. You always learn. But it just, I had to get that off my chest because, you know, I posted that video on a couple Facebook groups and stuff like that. And, I mean, people were just, I don't understand why you don't want a CDL. People should have a CDL. Like, it's just constant nagging and bickering and putting each other down. Stop. Lift each other up. That's what a brotherhood's all about. Help each other. So, that's it, man. Like I said, I had to get that off my chest. But I'm going to jump off here. Hope y'all have a good weekend, fun weekend, safe weekend, all that stuff. Chill out, get your mind right, ready for Monday. And stay prayed up, grind hard, and stay humble.